What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird, and we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing, smash the like button, smash subscribe button, hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know we got news of the day coming out of Colorado. And we're going to jump right into it, dog. We got Nathaniel Boing. He's a 5-star linebacker, 6'2", 210, out of Manassas, Virginia. He's in that 2025 class, currently playing his football at IMG Academy. This is the #1 linebacker in the country. He's a top 20 national overall player, the #4 player in the state of Florida, a very athletic and instinctive linebacker who can play in space. His speed allows him to make plays all over the field, has elite chase down ability. Despite playing at just over 200 pounds, he has really good play strength, can play sideline to sideline. His athleticism allows him to be great in coverage. He can cover the wheel out of the backfield. He can mirror tight ends underneath or down the seam. In 2023 at IMG, he had 45 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, a PBU, a fumble recovery, and a sack in 8 games. His brother, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, was a second-round pick out of Notre Dame. He was a linebacker in 2021 as well. Now, 3 weeks ago, he dropped his top 6, which was Florida, Michigan, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Texas, and USC. Now, of course, he recently was on a visit. He was at the K-State game. Of course, he mentioned that his recruitment is still 100% open. He said, don't just see the 6 schools on there and assume they are the only schools. He said those are pretty much just his priority schools. Now, CU, we made a pitch to be his priority school this past weekend. He said he had a great time. He said it was his first time seeing mountains. He met with Coach Prime, Coach Hart, Coach Darden Box, and said it was like a family atmosphere. He also mentioned the opportunity to play early is at Colorado. He also really enjoyed learning about the scheme. He knows if he comes to CU that we definitely have a plan for him. Now, it does seem like he will announce his commitment on December 4th. So, of course, we'll be right here on Bird's Eye View. We're less than 60 days from his commitment. But, again, this is one of the best linebackers, if not the best linebacker in the country. And, of course, we do have some senior linebackers. Of course, Nakai Hill-Green and Levanta Bentley will be leaving. So there will be some opportunities to play right away. And as you know, you come in, you're a dog. It doesn't matter if you're a true freshman or you're a senior. If you're a dog, Coach Prime is going to put you on the field. As you see with our true freshman playing right away, Draylon Miller, Jordan Seaton, you guys that are playing right away and that come in and can make an impact. Michael Welch as well. So looking forward to seeing if this young man is going to commit to this Colorado football program. Of course, we'd love to have him in black and gold. And y'all already know we got that IMG to Boulder pipeline going right now. Of course, he said, if you watch my tape, you'll see me playing in space, you'll see me playing in the box, and you'll see me playing off the edge. He says he's a 3-down linebacker. He plays with speed and violence, and he has the attitude to want to hit people when playing a linebacker position. And he ain't telling no lies there. When you watch his tape, I watch his tape multiple times. Same thing I do with all the athletes that I cover. I watch their tape multiple times. He is a very instinctive, violent, tackling the machine at linebacker, and we want you in Boulder, Colorado. Come up the scope. Let's keep it rolling here. We got Christian Hudson. He's a 4-star defensive lineman, 6'1", 280, out of Daytona Beach, Florida. He's in that 2025 class. This is a top 40 defensive lineman in the country, a top 50 overall player coming out of the state of Florida, a physical defensive lineman who consistently wins with leverage and effort, a lot of hustle plays on tape, a two-way standout that also gets the job done on the offensive line as well, numerous pancakes on tape. Some see him as an offensive line prospect at the next level, but I think his future is on the defensive side of the football. Very quick and explosive off the ball, active hands that allow him to disengage defenders, an interior defensive lineman that still displays good agility. He just consistently wins at the line of scrimmage. Multi-sport athlete, competes in wrestling and track events as well. In 2023, he had 70 tackles, 27 tackles for loss, 9 sacks, 3 BBUs, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery as well. Now, he's currently committed to UCF. He committed to the Knights on July 6th. Now, he was at that Colorado UCF game. Of course, he visited Boulder this past weekend. He said the highlight of the visit was sitting down with Coach Prime, defensive line coach Damian Lewis, and Coach Riz. He said they're all really down to earth. He said you can tell that they care for the student athletes and that they know what they're talking about. He said another thing that stood out was obviously the mountains and the game. He said he's taking visits to Iowa, Iowa State, Maryland, and UCF Of course, Indiana, Penn State, Pittsburgh, and West Virginia all through scholarship offers as well. He said the main message he got from Colorado was that the love was real at CU. He said, we really want him and we see him being a big impact and we can help him achieve his dream. He said that we got a great plan in store for him. He said the relationships that we built with him are very strong. Coach Riz, Coach Prime, Coach Lewis, Coach Sapp. He said they all really love him and showed him real love during his visit. And he said they proved to him that they really care about him. Of course, I was able to see this young man. I met him in the bookstore. I also met him right before the game started as well. I dapped him up. I told him that we need him. The real black and gold is in Boulder, Colorado. Last but certainly not least, we have London Meritt, 4-star defensive lineman, 6'3", 255, out of Atlanta, Georgia. He's also in that 2025 class. He's a top 5 defensive lineman in the country, a top 60 national player, a versatile defensive lineman that has the ability to play inside or on the edge, plays with really good hands, moves really well for his size, caught touchdown passes at tight end last season. That definitely shows off his athletic ability, good short area quickness, and the ability to change direction, good dip and bend ability as well. Also has a track background. In 2022, he ran a 12.48 in the 100-meter dash. He also ran a 25.93 in the 200-meter dash. In 2022, as a sophomore, he had 33 tackles, 15 tackles for loss, 9 sacks, 2 PBUs, and 2 forced fumbles. In 2023 at Woodward Academy, he had 31 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 11 quarterback hurries, and 5 sacks as well. Now, he recently transferred to IMG Academy, so of course he will be playing there this upcoming season. Now, he committed to Ohio State back in March. It was March 29th. Now, he did visit Boulder this past weekend. Of course, he and his family really enjoyed the visit. Coach Prime even braided his little sister's hair. That definitely meant a lot for him and his family. So, of course, we're going to see exactly what will transpire there. He is teammates currently with Nathaniel, the first young man in this video. So, obviously, we're trying to land 2 IMG Academy young men and get them to commit to this Colorado football program. Nathaniel is one of the top uncommitted kids right now in the country. Obviously, London and Christian are both committed to different institutions, so we'll have to flip these young men, and it looks like we're in a really good spot to do so. Also, Byron Baldwin, who was committed, the 4-star safety that was committed to Indiana, recently decommitted to Indiana. Of course, he had got a crystal ball last week to Colorado. Looks like he got another crystal ball today to commit to Colorado. So we're going to see exactly what it transpired there. That 2025 class is going to be loaded. But not going to keep you long. Just want to bring you guys on the phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's eye view, man.